Hello friends, welcome back to Market Workit. Today is 9th May and I am back again with another update. So let's look at how the last week has been for the markets, right? So we'll start with the monthly chart. So as always, just want to reiterate, Nifty has been moving inside this channel since 2008 for 12 years, last 12 years. These are the fib levels for the entire rally from 1990 to 2020, 30 years of rally. This is 2015 highs, and these are the retracement levels for the correction we had so far. March was the month where we had maximum correction, about 25%. Then April we gained back almost 15%, and May so far, just 1 week has passed in May, and May so far has been a bit bearish, and we have lost 6% already. And it is at the support of 2015 highs. Right. Let's switch to the weekly chart to see how the week was. Right. So this is the week that just went by. We have formed a candle similar to a couple of weeks ago, a hanging man kind of a candle. Right. It actually, so last week was really good for markets. It gained 7.7%, and this week it erased all the gains from the previous week. Right. It actually opened gap down and then never stopped. It actually just coming back until 2015 highs and then did a small recovery here. Right. Overall, a bearish week where we erased all the gains that we had in the previous week. Let's look at it on the day chart. I'll turn on few more indicators here. Moving averages. Right. So this is where we began the last week, friends. So we had a huge gap down based on the news that there were fresh trade wars going on between US and China. So globally all the markets fell and we also fell in line. It was a very bad day with more than 5% loss. The next day also, the Tuesday was also a very bad day. We tried to open up higher, but actually very quickly Nifty was pushed down all the way below this day's close. Right, and then the next day it was a spinning top indecisive candle. It actually corrected till 2015 highs and then did some recovery. Right, and then on Thursday Nifty formed a inside indecisive candle again, and on Friday Nifty tried to open higher with a huge gap up at 93.90, but it could not sustain those levels and came crashing down and took support at 20 EMA. Right, this is where we stand right now. So we are right in between 93.90 and 91.20. This is 2015 highs, this 2015 highs, and this is 38% retracement. So we are still in the range, as I've been telling last few days. We are still in the range. We have not shown any direction yet. We don't know which way the breakout can happen, but looking at all these candles, the action this week, markets look bearish until something changes. The bias is actually negative. Right, so the support on the bottom side is this 2015 highs, this trend line, right, and the resistance we have is 93.90. It's still there, and this could also act as a resistance, the top of this candle, the opening of the previous week, right, and 50 EMA, this trend line, and 93.90. So these are the levels to watch out for. Let's look at some indicators too. RSI, so this is RSI and this is MACD. So RSI is still at a healthy 49.36. Right, it had gone all the way to 59, almost 60, and then we are down at 50. MACD still quite okay, although the momentum has come down, but it's still okay. But let's look at the 4-hour chart. On the 4-hour chart, if you see, friends, so things get a little interesting. So at the peak, we had actually become already overbought zone. We had already gone into the overbought zone. RSI had crossed 70, and then we came down a bit. Right now we stand at 49 on the 4-hour chart. And MACD, friends, MACD has already given a crossover. If you see here, let me mark this. So MACD has already given a crossover. right? I think the day that followed this peak itself, MACD gave a crossover, and it has been negative since then, right? Um, so this is where we stand. Let's go back to the daily chart, right? Yep. So as I said, as support we have 20 EMA, 2015 highs at 91.20, and then this trend line. And at the top we have 93.90, 95.40, 50 EMA trend line, and 99.70. Right. For additional support levels, we can actually draw um, fib levels for this whole rally you've had so far. So you get these additional support levels here of 8977, 8697, 8416, right? So these are additional support levels if you'd like to keep in mind if it breaches this trend line, right? That's pretty much on Nifty, friends. Let's look at the overall sector, overall market performance comparing different sectors. Right. So this is the 5-day chart comparing Nifty with all the major sectors. Nifty is right in between, which lost 6% this week, right? And these sectors gave support to Nifty. In fact, they kept it higher, kept it from falling further. Pharma has been flat with no gains. Energy has been also flat, about just negative 1.6% compared to minus 6%. This was supported mainly by the run we have seen in Reliance so far. IT IT was down 5%, better than Nifty. Right. Let me reset this to 5 days. Yep. Right. Pharma was flat. Energy just minus 2%, supported by Reliance. IT minus 5%, better than Nifty. Nifty was minus 6%, and these are the sectors which performed in line with Nifty. And this is FMCG. FMCG was also pretty doing very bad in the middle of the week, but HUL pulled it up towards the end of the week. Right, this also is performing in line with Nifty. This is auto, and this pack is actually are the big draggers. Bank Nifty, which is at the bottom of the pack, has corrected more than 10%. Metal Realty has also corrected on the similar lines. So friends, these indexes are dragging Nifty down. These are performing well within the limits of Nifty, and then these are giving good support. Pharma and energy, backed by Reliance. So let's see how the coming week will be. It's going to be a very crucial week. We'll break out on the at the top, towards the top or bottom is yet to be seen. The initial few days of the week itself could be very decisive. Anyway, we'll keep coming back. We'll keep meeting with more updates. Thanks. See you for now.